Hello and welcome to the Daily Brown Bag. Today we're going to be talking about Instagram ads. I'm Chad Hill and I'm joined by Adam Stutzer.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chad. Welcome to the Brown Bag. Chad, I feel like we've covered this story with different products over and over again, but here we are again. Your Instagram feeds are about to get busy, full of videos that someone paid to put in front of you. So that's the news we're covering today, is that Instagram, which is very popular photo and video sharing platform, has been beta testing for about 6 weeks and is ready to roll out video ads from selected companies, select companies who want to advertise on their platform. These videos will be about 15 seconds long, maximum length. Like videos on Facebook, they will automatically play when the user scrolls through their feed, but they must be tapped on for the sound to become unmuted. We're understanding that the first companies to be using this will be Disney, Activision, Banana Republic, and a few others. And a few stats here, Chad, about Instagram. Been around since October of 2010. It is now owned by Facebook, for those who don't know. And it is, of course, free, but things are starting to change in terms of what you'll be seeing there. A few other, impressive usage stats, Chad, as these platforms, these well-funded platforms, always seem to have at the beginning. 20 billion photos have been shared on Instagram. There are 200 million active viewers per day with 75 million active users. That's just an astoundingly high number. And 98% of the time spent on Instagram is on mobile, so it's a very mobile-centric platform. And we were talking a little bit earlier, Chad, the demographics here are crazy. Half of the high school class of 2014 uses Instagram daily, so a big, big hit with the younger crowd. So they've been very careful so far about how to integrate sponsored posts on the platform. What do we think is about to happen?
Yeah, I think it's a great point, and even one of the things that's interesting here is that the CEO actually reviews all of the ads, and that they're very careful about making sure that the ads either whether they're static or whether they're going to be the actual videos, that they have to fit, quote unquote, the vibe of Instagram. I think it's really interesting. Something that Gary Vaynerchuk actually talked about in a video that I watched him talk about was that you really have to make sure that on each of these social networks they do have their own culture and their own what makes sense and what works. And so I think it's smart that they don't just open this up widely. But even though they're being smart and measured in doing this, we know that the feedback from their users is going to be harsh. People really like this free internet, Adam, and they really get bummed when they have to pay for it, either with their own dollars or by being sold ads. So I think that it'll be really interesting to see how Instagram works, and I think again works through this. And again, you mentioned that this is not the first time we've seen this, and we've talked about other platforms having to test out ads, and we will see ones today that are free that will have to test out ads in the near future. So I think the big question is, what will the process be? Will Instagram open up these ads to other companies? Will their standards go down in their desire to continue to monetize? We don't know, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and we know they're owned by Facebook, and Facebook's a public company, and they have a profit motive. And as you said, Chad, the idea of the free internet is not really true when you have for-profit companies behind it. But it's interesting to watch how they're just trying to play with the notion of getting their sponsors in front of you and trying to find different methods to do so, and that's probably healthy. So we'll keep tabs on this one. We'd be interested in your thoughts and comments and what your high school age kids are saying at home about Instagram and these sponsored posts as they come. As always, we ask you subscribe to our video series.